Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya Milbrodt and I am an independent Scentsy consultant out of Woodinville, Washington. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe and like and comment. I'm really interested in hearing what type of content you guys are interested in and any questions you might have. So today we are going to go through all of my empties for the month of August. This is actually my first empties video, but I see that there is somewhat of a demand for that out there. You guys want to know what everyone's warming, how well does it perform, what do you think about it? So we're going to go through what we have been warming here in our house for the month of August. I don't know what the norm is as far as how much wax people are going through. I'm looking at these piles over here and I feel like it's a lot, but we have warmers in almost every room here. I mean, the house is just covered in warmers. So we will go into it. I will tell you what I warmed, Scentsy's description of it, whether I think it's true to that description, what my thoughts are on what it actually smells like, and then how I thought it performed. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this group here of empties. These are some of the scents from collections. So what we went through first this month from the collections, we went through Calming Woods. This is from the Huga. I actually had to write that down because for the life of me cannot remember how to pronounce that. From the Huga collection from from the winter time. This one I actually really liked most of the collection. So far for me, when Scentsy does a collection, it's hit and miss. There's maybe one or two that I really like in there and the rest are kind of eh. This one I liked a good 3 out of the 5 were pretty strong for me. So Calming Woods. Scentsy says, wind through a serene stretch of vanilla bean, creamy sandalwood, and rich cedar wood. Yeah, this one for me is pretty true to what they're saying. You get a little tiny bit of vanilla, but it's a lot of sandalwood, cedarwood. It's, for me, somewhat of a masculine scent, but I tend to like those. I like the cedar woods. I like redwood and cedar, Mystery Man, My Dear Watson, any of those that have that masculine tone to them. I tend to like those. So for this, I was surprised when it said Calming Woods. What my first thought was, oh, is it going to be like pine? Or I don't do the pine scents, and so I did not think I was going to like this. I really liked it. Very, very nice. It is, for me, a fairly strong performer, but doesn't last super long. So when I warm it, it hits you. You walk in the room and you smell it, and it smells serene and a little masculine and really nice, and it's fairly strong. But within a day or two, I'm ready to change it. So that would be my complaint about this one. But in general, I liked Calming Woods. All right, next on our list, these next 3 are from the Aladdin collection. We warmed 2 whole things of Prince Ali. Prince Ali, a burst of bright lemon over smooth musk and warm sandalwood. So we just talked about sandalwood and masculine scents, and that those tend to be up my alley. I was a fan of this one. Again, this one is fairly light. It's not right in your face, which normally I like the hit you in the face scents. It's fairly light, but it does have that masculine scent to it. Bright lemon. I don't get lemon at all. Not 1 ounce of bursting bright lemon. None. Smooth musk, warm sandalwood. Yes, it's musky. It's sandalwood. It's like a toned down cologne for me. I liked it. Definitely something that when I walk in the downstairs, when I smelled this, it's just nice. It smells really nice. So we went through 2 bars of that. I found it to be a fairly strong performer, and it lasted decently. I think this one, about 2 days, I was like, okay, I want something fresh in there. So not too shabby. Next, also from the Aladdin collection, we have Friend Like Me. Friend Like Me, per Scentsy, Sapphire Mist, Blue Cyclamen Petals, and Magnolia Blossom. I will tell you that this bar right here is the reason I got the Aladdin collection. I was not overly interested in the Aladdin collection. I love Magnolia. And so I read that description, I went, oh my God, I have to have that bar. Well, I might as well get the whole collection. You know, being a consultant, I can at least tell people, you know, yes, I liked it, or no, I didn't. I was so disappointed. This is not bad by any means. I didn't get Magnolia, though. I wanted Hit You in the Face Magnolia Blossom. Yeah, it's very nice. It is a very nice one. I enjoyed it. Would I warm it again? Yes. I was just, when I saw Magnolia Blossom, I got super excited, and it's not heavy Magnolia by any means. Sapphire Mist, Blue Cyclone Petals, yeah, it's kind of a fresh scent, so you definitely get the mist and the petals, and it's a nice light fresh one. Not a super strong performer, doesn't hit you in the face, doesn't last a terribly long time. This one is B minus C for me. It's nice. It's just not, oh my god, I need it in my life. All right, moving on to the next two bars from the No Limits collection. This collection I actually really liked as well. Again, I think a good 3 out of 5 bars I would get over and over again, and one of them was so awesome for me that I put it in my Scentsy Club. I couldn't do without it. So the first one we have that we went through here is Shine. Shine is Tarocco Orange, Sparkling Citron, and Yellow Wildflower over Creamy Musk. This one I got for my husband. I don't love citrus orange if it's super strong orange. Lemon I like, orange not so much. This one you definitely smell that orange and the sparkling citron. Little bit of a wildflower, field of flowers vibe. Creamy musk, a little musky, not overly musky. I think it's a pretty muted citrus scent. Not pop you in the face like oodles of orange or lemon sorbet or anything like that. So kind of muted, but it lasts pretty well. So this one I actually put in my husband's bathroom downstairs, basically for him because he loves the citrus and the orange. And it lasted days. You walk in there and you could still smell it 3, almost 4 days later. So this one I would say strong performer, lasts pretty well, decent scent. So if you like the citrusy ones, if this one ever comes back and you like orange and citrus and whatnot, this would be a good one to try. Last but not least from the No Limits collection is my very favorite, which is Hustle. This one, when I first sniffed it, I thought, oh, I like that. And then I sniffed it again and was like, oh, I really like that. And then I warmed it and went, oh my gosh, I really love this. It grows on you for me. Hustle, per Scentsy, Juniper Leaves, Coastal Mist, Lavender Breeze, and Earthy Driftwood. Now to me, none of that sounds overly exciting. It sounds nice. It doesn't sound like, oh my god, I have to have it. And that's exactly what it turned into for me. It's in my Scentsy Club because I have to have it. Hustle lasts a long time, in my opinion. It's not super hit you in the face, which normally that's what I want, but it lasts, it goes throughout I warm it in the upstairs, and it goes throughout the upstairs. When you come up the stairs, you smell it, and it's just nice. It smells, there's a lot of the earthy driftwood is what I get. Juniper Leaves, Coastal Mist, it is a very coastal, earthy, misty type of a smell. I love it more than I thought I would. So, if this one ever comes back, I highly recommend it. I love me some Hustle. That's yummy stuff there. So, that was the first group, which was bars from collections. The next group that I have for you guys are a couple Bring Back My bars that I picked up, and then some Scent of the Month from previous months that we've gone through here at the house. So, this is the next little group of wax containers here. Did a couple Bring Back My bars. I got a 6-pack. None of them, I haven't been with Scentsy long enough to have heard of a lot of the ones that came back in July. So for me, Bring Back My bar was mostly about, well, that sounds interesting. I might like that. Let's try it. And I want you to learn from my mistake. Bring Back My bar was in July. You could order these bars July 1st through the 31st, right? Well, I had a very end of the month order that I threw my 6-pack of bars in. So I got them August 3rd or 4th and ended up loving a couple of them. And now it's too late for me to put them in my Scentsy Club. So my advice to you guys, whenever there is Bring Back My bar, if there is one you already know that you love, put it in your Scentsy Club. Once it's available to purchase, you can put it in your Scentsy Club and you'll keep getting it. I can't go back and put this in my Scentsy Club now because it's not available for sale. So next time they do bring back my bar, I will be ordering earlier so that I can sniff and say, oh yeah, I really like that. I need that in my life. The one that the kids were really peeved about was I got root beer barrel and a vanilla one, and we mixed them and did root beer float. The kids went nuts for that scent. They loved those two mixed together. I wish I had put root beer barrel in my Scentsy Club. Oh well. So we actually haven't finished those ones up yet, so I won't go into more detail about those because they're not empty. But we do have Coffee Tree, which I am a huge fan of Mocha Doodle and Breakfast Blend. They're great mixers for me. So I said, okay, well, let's see what Coffee Tree is like and how is it different from those. So Coffee Tree is a Bring Back My Bar. It says, wake up to the rich aroma of freshly roasted coffee beans. Okay, well, how's that different from Breakfast Blend? This one, it's not a ton different, okay? Freshly roasted coffee. But this is a little more, in my opinion, a little more true to that freshly ground coffee bean smell. It is exactly what they say. It's very true to this description. Freshly roasted coffee beans. Yeah, absolutely. Do I like it by itself? Yeah, but for me, I mix this. I mix it, and we'll go through some of the other ones over here in a few minutes, and I'll report back, hey, this is one that I mixed with Coffee Tree. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, I mixed with Breakfast Blend and Mocha Doodle for a pumpkin spice latte kind of a smell. I did that with this one. Yummy. So this one definitely is nice. I'm glad that there are some similar scents still available. Would I get this again if it came back? Yeah, absolutely. It's a nice one. It's a strong performer. I don't feel like it lasted too terribly long. It could have been a better longevity, but it was very nice. Next on Bring Back My Bar was Maui Mist. Maui Mist, creamy bouquet of rose, lilac, wood, musk, drizzled with creamy vanilla. Yeah, I was not super expecting that much of a floral notes to this. Maybe it helps if you read the description of the bars before you say, oh, I think I'll grab that one. Maui Mist, I was thinking more like tropical type of a, but it is very, very rose, lilac, definitely has a bouquet type of a smell to it. It was very nice, but I felt like it was a weak performer for me. It did not hit me in the face, and it didn't last a ton. It was one of those where I would wander back to the warmer and get real close to it. Oh yeah, it's still in there. I like to walk in the room and go, oh, yep, there it is. It wasn't like that for me. This one was just okay. Probably would not get that one again. All right, now we're on to some of the previous scent of the month things. So we have Toasted Marshmallow first, okay? We've talked about this one before. If you follow my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of Toasted Marshmallow. Hints of smoked caramel and vanilla bean malt. Oh, I love this one. So much. So much. It's in my Scentsy Club. Toasted Marshmallow. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my very, very favorites. It is smoky. It's got a smoke note to it. Do I get caramel? Not a ton. It just smells inviting, a little smoky, a little masculine, which, as we've talked about, I like those scents. Smoked caramel, vanilla bean malt. I don't know that I get vanilla bean malt. To me, I get masculine, smoky, little bit of caramel. It's very, very nice. And this one, in my opinion, is a very strong performer. It is a hit you in the face kind of a scent, and it lasts for days. Huge fan of this one. So, Toasted Marshmallow. When it comes back, if you haven't tried it, try it. If you love it, put it in your club. All right, next one. Another very, very favorite in our house. Squeeze the Day. Pucker up, lemon lovers. You've officially found your signature scent in this tart and true fragrance of pure lemons, balanced by a hint of vanilla cream. I disagree with Scentsy's description, only in that pucker up, tart and true. I don't find this scent tart at all. To me, it's more on the sweet lemon side. This, to me, is a tall glass of sweet lemonade. It smells like you could drink it, and it smells highly sweetened. I don't get tart at all, but we love this one here at our house. per my husband's request, this is now in our Scentsy Club, so we can keep getting it. The whole family loves it. It's amazing. It is a hit-you-in-the-face scent, especially in smaller spaces. You put this in your bathroom or laundry room or a hallway, it will knock you over when you go in there. Throughout the rest of the house, still pretty strong performer. Of course, I am also a fan of in the open space concept, so there's a warmer in my family room, a warmer here right behind me that you can see, and a warmer over on the dining room counter. And this is all kind of one big space. When I put stuff in there, I will put the same scent in all three of these so that it's strong up here. This one's amazing. If you didn't try it, you need to. It's now gone. I'm pretty sure this is going to come back in the spring. They'd be crazy not to bring this one back because it sold so well. Try it. You'll love it. Okay. Next on our list of previous scent of the months, we have Make Waves, Icelandic Water Tumbling with Dewy Greens. I actually really, really liked this one. It's a very, very fresh, oceany, beachy scent. It's somewhat strong. It's not overpowering. You definitely get that dewy greens and the water. It's very fresh. So if you like fresh, oceany scents, Make Waves is a good one. I think this one might actually be gone already as well. If it comes back, grab it. I believe this is also in my club. This one's a really, really good one. Next we have Waves and Wonders. A lot of people say that these are fairly similar. I don't find them to be. Make Waves is by far my favorite between the two. Waves and Wonders, dewy beach grass and coastal cypress will have you feeling the amber sand beneath your toes. This one is not oceany enough to me. This one is definitely has a masculine scent. When they say amber between your toes, it's got a little bit of a cologne-y. You just walked past the Abercrombie and Fitch store and there's a half-naked boy standing in there. That's kind of what this smells like. It's not oceany to me. It is not bad. I like it. But just don't let that description fool you. It's got a little bit of a pepperiness to it. It's definitely got just like a little masculine kick, but not bad. I just like Make Waves better. This one is kind of special to me. Butter Pecan. This was the very first scent of the month that I ever got as a consultant. I joined in September last year, and this was October's scent of the month, and it was so yummy. I was so impressed. So Butter Pecan. If fall had a flagship fragrance, this blend of candied pecan and maple folded with butter would be a strong contender. I love anything that smells like you can eat it or drink it. If it's a bakery item, all the ones that smell yummy, that's up my alley. This, absolutely. It's so sweet. It's so rich. You can smell, it says maple folded with butter. You smell that. It smells amazing. So if you like butter pecan, it is very true to the name. It smells like butter pecan. It's a strong performer. It is more of a hit-you-in-the-face scent to me, and it lasts pretty well. I'm glad they brought it back. It's going to be available in the fall catalog. It sold pretty well. It's yummy. So that's one that we went through quite a bit of. Next on our list of things to go through, we're going to go through some of the more normal bars, I guess you would say. This stack here. Yeah, we went through a lot of wax. Okay, Johnny Appleseed. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed Johnny Appleseed. Just picked Macintosh pops with apple peel and a hint of crisp pear. To me, I don't get pear. This is straight up apple. Straight up sliced apple right down the middle that you shove the half of the apple to your face, and you know that smell of the apple seeds? That's what this smells like. It absolutely smells like a bowl of bits of apple and a ton of apple seeds. I like this in that it's fresh. It's nice and crisp and fresh. And it's actually kind of a good like cleansing scent. So you see all the others I've been warming. Lots of bakery and coffee and some other things. And you know, when you do all that, you throw this in for a couple days and it's like a palate cleanser. This one I got to mix with caramel sugar cone. And I liked that. It was good. I have found I actually prefer this one on its own. It's just really nice and crisp and fresh. So that is Johnny Appleseed. Very strong, really good performer. We also have, I have some fall stuff here that I had been hoarding a little bit of. And so we went through some of the fall scents because I am that person that would drink a pumpkin spice latte year round with no problem. So every now and then it might be gorgeous outside. I still want to smell toffee butter crunch and butter pecan and mocha doodle and, you know, pumpkin cinnamon swirl and all that stuff. So we do have a few fall scents in here. Mocha Doodle. Mocha Doodle is one of my favorite mixers. Delicious roasted coffee beans and cocoa balanced with sugar, caramel, and heavy cream. To me, Mocha Doodle is a very basic, just good scent. It is a mocha. It is what it is. And so what I do with it is I mix it with pumpkin cinnamon swirl, with butter toffee crunch, and basically you're making yourself a flavored latte is what that tends to be. It's not super strong. I wish it was more in your face strong, but it's just a nice scent and just your basic average nice scent. Longevity, decent, not hit you in the face, and excellent mixer. That's what I use it for. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like it better than Hug and a Mug. Okay, next on our list, we went through 2 of Toffee Butter Crunch because my husband likes toffee and I love anything that smells like you could eat it. Toffee Butter Crunch, salted caramel glaze, candied walnuts, toffee, and vanilla bean. Yeah, all of that. I would say that's pretty darn true. Maybe not super nutty. Candied walnuts, probably the least noticeable scent in there. This one is pretty sweet. If you like the stronger, sweet bakery type scents, this is a good one. It's great to mix. I love mixing it with the coffee ones. It makes it smell like a sweet latte. This is a nice one. My opinion, pretty strong. It's more of a hit you in the face, sweet smell. It's a good one. Next we went through, and I can't read the yellow ones very well. Pineapple Pucker. Yep, Pineapple Pucker. Fresh pineapple steals the show in this eye-opening tropical production. This is actually one of my daughter and I's favorites. We love Pineapple Pucker. And the description, yeah, that's it really, it's like fresh, sweet pineapple rings. It is on the sweet side. Not that pineapple's not sweet, but it's definitely really sweet pineapple. Smells super fresh. It is a hit you in the face scent when you walk in the room, which I love. It does not last worth beans, in my opinion. That is my big complaint about Pineapple Pucker. I wish it lasted for days, and it doesn't. The very next day, probably within under 24 hours, within 12 to 24 hours, I'm already going, oh, I guess it's still there. So that would be my complaint about it. However, when it is there, it's amazing. I'm going to hurry up because we still have a couple more to go through, and it's getting long here. Caramel Sugar Cone. We mixed this, of course. Guilt-free gooey caramel, vanilla, sugar cone, and a touch of malt. This one is so multi-purpose for me. By itself, it's good. It's okay. Caramel, vanilla, sugar cane. Yeah, it's definitely, you know what amazes me about some of the Scentsy scents, especially the bakery ones? In my opinion, you can really smell that bakery aspect of it. Churro. You can smell the crispness of that churro. Like it's so realistic smelling. This is another one like that. It's very sweet. It smells just like what they say. It is yummy. By itself, it's good. However, mix this with Johnny Appleseed, yum. Mix this with Mocha Doodle or Breakfast Blend or Coffee Tree, yum. This is my favorite use for this one is as a mixer. Do I get it just by itself? Maybe once in a while I might warm it by itself, but it's a great mixer. And it's good. I like it. My husband likes that one too. One of my favorites, again, a fall scent that I warmed in the summer because, you know, why not? Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. Love this one. Fresh pumpkin garnished with cinnamon stick and a dollop of whipped icing. Okay, my one complaint about Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl is it is pretty cinnamony. I'm not a huge cinnamon person, especially if it's got that hot cinnamon smell to it. So that would be my biggest complaint, is I wish there was more pumpkin to it, but it's one of my favorites. I do really love it. I like it by itself, but this and Breakfast Blend, or this and Mocha Doodle, oh my God, try it. So yummy. This one, I'm so glad it's coming back. It's in my club, and I'll leave it there, but I love that one. All right, last of the regular bars is Farmer's Market. This is another one that surprised me in how much I like it. It's, to me, another good palate cleansing bar. If you've been warming, a bunch of stuff in your house, you put this on, you're like, oh, it just really, it's nice and fresh. So, crunchy carrot and cucumber with a hint of rose will have you seeing and smelling green. I don't know that I get crunchy carrot. I definitely get the cucumber a little bit, and rose. It smells like a farmer's market. It smells like you're walking through aisles of just like fresh produce and flowers is what it smells like. It is really, really fresh. It surprised me in how hit you in the face it is. I warmed this upstairs, so I had it in all 3 warmers, so that does help. But you walk upstairs and you're like, oh, what's that? It really does hit you. It's really, really nice. It's nice and fresh and light. So if you've been warming a bunch of these other things and you want something different, Farmer's Market, great palate cleanser type of a bar. I like that one. And last but not least, we have 3 bars that we did of the new scent of the month for September, Caramel Apple Craze. Creamy golden caramel, sweet red delicious apples, and whipped vanilla invite you to be a trick-or-treater again. I was super excited about this when I saw what it was in the description, because again, if it smells like you could eat it, I want it. This one's amazing. I love it. It's a lot heavier on the apple than I expected it to be, especially when you sniff the bar. When you open the bar and sniff it, you smell red delicious apple. You smell a hint of sweet as like an undertone or an afterthought. Does it smell like caramel? Maybe, maybe not, but you definitely get that sweet. But then you warm it, and it smells like caramel apple. It's cold sniffing, heavy apple, warming, more of a well-rounded scent, and definitely more of the caramel note in there. It smells like a candied apple. And this one is a hit-you-in-the-face scent, which I love. And it lasts pretty well. I had it, again, upstairs, so in the 3 warmers, and 2-3 days later, you could still smell it pretty well. So, strong performer, hit you in the face, nice and sweet, and yum. So if you like apples, caramel, anything like that, you like hit you in the face when you walk in the room scents, this is going to be a winner for you. It is going to be available in September at discounted rates, so if you are a customer, contact your consultant, get you some of this. Yum. And if you're a consultant, scent of the month, do it. You get 9 bars of this that, for me, I can now hoard this because I really like it. I don't have to sell it. I don't have to give it away as a hostess gift. I'm going to be keeping. Yummy. Make samples, what have you. So if you're not doing scent of the month, even if you don't do the warmer, if you just do the scent of the month, I can't say enough. I've said it in other videos. I highly recommend it. So that is what we went through at my house this month, and I will kind of show you without my beverage, I'm not good at that, so we'll stop there. But yeah, it's a lot of wax we went through, but the house has smelled awesome, and I will do this again next month. I'll start keeping all my empties, and we'll go through them and let you guys know what we thought, what's a good performer and what's not, so that you can make some informed decisions. Hope this was helpful. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know if there's something that you want to see different, or something you need help or advice with. That's kind of the gist of my channel. I'm trying to make sure that we're sharing ideas and things that we find helpful. When I first started out as a consultant, I spent so much time on YouTube scouring videos just for tips and tricks. So I want to try and help pass that along. So let me know if there's something you're looking for. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thanks.